Okay, so I've made a simple recording and published it on my desktop. Basically just saved the recording to my desktop. This is the format that it takes. Now to open this with Camtasia, all you simply need to do is double click. That will open Camtasia up, and as you can see we are asked to edit our dimensions. Now 9 times out of 10 this web format here, 640 by 480, is all you need to produce your video. But if you wanted to add a custom setting, you can do that down here, and you can also, if you wanted to put it on YouTube, you choose that setting. If you wanted to make a video for iPod, iPhone, as you can see, it makes perfect sense. You just pick the format you want, but we're going to just use the web setting. Okay, so I'm just going to click this section here. Now what happens here, if you apply smart focus, you will see that Camtasia tries to follow you around the screen, and really I don't think it works very well. I'd rather add my own zoom effects, which I'm going to show you how to do in a minute. So just select the bottom option and then click OK, and there is the video down on the bottom here. This is your audio and this is your video. So obviously you can play your video and make sure everything is working okay just by clicking play up here, and that will start to play the video. Now you can just simply move about the way you want to edit, and let's just say for example I wanted to zoom into this section here. If I was talking about it, what you would then do is select zoom and pan, and can you see around the outside we have 4 corners here what we can adjust. Well, then you would simply zoom like so to wherever you wanted to go, and can you see what's happening on the right hand side? So that is a simple way to do that. Then let's just see later on in the video we wanted to zoom out. See here, you just put the timeline bar down here where you want to do your effect, click zoom and pan, and then you may want to drag it back to full screen. So zoom and pan is good if you're doing any detailed operations, but usually in an affiliate promo video you wouldn't need to do that, but I thought I would best point that out now. Now if you wanted to cut anything out at the beginning or at the end, say, let's just say for example you wanted to take a couple of seconds out at the beginning, you would use this arrow here to zoom in to work in detailed areas, and then you would drag the 2 arrows to the part you wanted to cut out, right click and then cut. Okay, now that would do some simple cutting. So obviously if you get a part, let's just say for example let's go see 38 seconds in you sneezed and you wanted to cut that out, just simply find whatever you wanted to cut out like this and then right click and cut. Simple stuff. Okay, another good idea is to also use what's called the audio enhancements. You will usually find you've got a bit of air noise on the back of your video. If you have, click the audio enhancements and then simply click remove noise. That automatically detects some air noise and just takes it out. Then click OK. You will find if you play your video back after doing that, it is much more clear. Okay, that particularly helps if you do anything with a camcorder, okay, where you're sitting in front of the camera. So now we've got our video the way we want it. We've obviously went through it. We've took some time to make sure everything is correct. Now we need to produce our video. So let's just click this link here, produce video as, and then once again you will be presented with your settings. Now it's up to you if you wanted to use any of the settings here, or you can go to add, edit or preset. Now if you want to redirect the video, this is the section you need to look at. So you could simply go to the web setting and click edit, or click a new one. That would mean you make your own video. Now that's what I'm going to do in this video. So I'm going to call this test video. Okay, you want it in MP4, so leave that option as it is. Now click next, then you'll be presented with your options here. I always prefer Onyx. Okay, this is where you would change the size of your video, but you probably won't need to touch that, or make a custom size there. Let me just go back to Onyx. Now we need to go to our flash options. Okay, I prefer a white background color, but it's entirely up to you. I usually have the quality between 60 and 70%. Okay, the higher the percentage, the more file size your video will have. So bear that in mind. Okay, you don't want the video to be too big. Okay, I'm going to click the audio tab. I don't think there's anything I need to change there. No. This is the section here where you would send someone off via your affiliate link. So here, first of all, let me change the loading movie. I always like to use the white preloader as well because I've chose a white background. I set this to 5% and 3 seconds. Basically means the video will start playing sooner, because if the video is quite large, you don't want people leaving before the video loads. Then at this option here, you can do one of 3 things. You can have the video stop at the end, go back to the start, or jump to URL. Now, if you are using a video, creating a video where you're using a product or recommending a product or doing something like that, you want it to jump to a URL at the end. So of course in this example, simple as that. Okay, now what I want you to do is watch this video to the end, and when you get to the end of this video, you're going to see it redirect to multi-profit websites. So let's just OK that. That's everything set up the way I want, and then it's next and then finish. Okay, so now if I ever want to use this setting again, when I produce my video, I just simply select test video. Okay, which will be there. Okay, you may get a 1 like that. If so, just say you want to continue, click next, give your video a name. I'm going to call this test video. I'm going to just put this to my desktop, and then that is it. Okay, click next and then finish, and you will see the video start to produce. Okay, and depending on how big the video is, it will obviously depend on how long it takes to produce. But there's a few other things I'm going to show you anyway, but that's how you produce a video. But in a couple of more videos, I'm going to show you a couple of more little techniques that you can use, especially if you're putting your video on sites like YouTube, and we will cover that in the next video.